I think there's two things. Is when you save people, you fly, and the doctor in the back tell you, we are losing him. But you manage to arrive on time, and it's a strong feeling. But also, when you see the landscape, usually mountain, and with nobody, no city, no human being, and you fly, you see a wolf passing by, a bear. It's a nice moment. The worst, when you have friends die, crash. I am a helicopter pilot. I live in France. From very young, I like airplane, and I was modeling airplane. I remember one helicopter I had. There was a toy named Action Man. It was a military. I was always playing with this helicopter, looking at the sky and passing by some airplane. I always be attracted by aviation. But for me, it was very far because I was living in a village, and what you know about aviation, you need a very good at school, in math especially, and to be rich also to pay the study. But was really a bad student. And one day, my best friend from my village, he told me, I registered the aviation club. I say, if he's doing this, I can do it. So I joined the aviation club. I worked all the holidays. I was less than 18, so I was working with my father as a waiter also in some places, as a winery factory in my village to get some money and pay my flight school like this. The first flight was very scary. In a small airplane like this, you take off. But if you have this feeling about the air, the environment, to fly, it can be very easy. It's not an easy job. I mean, to reach this position can be easy. If you like every job, if you like it, every study, you like the study, you can be very good. It was very interesting when I began this because at school, except geography, I think I was feeling everything was so boring. But when I began the flight school, studying about aviation, everything was so interesting for me. The weather, the cloud, how a helicopter or airplane are flying. It wasn't even the law about aviation, everything was interesting. From a bad student, I became a good student because I enjoy all the matter. Because this is a crazy machine. It's more than 10,000 parts, a helicopter. Made together to make a machine fly like a bird. You can stay without moving, you can go backward, you can go on the left, on the right. That's why they ask us a difficult job. And you need to be logical, smart, and have a good view about what happened around you. But it doesn't mean you need to be a good student. When you go to save people, it's because nobody can go. So it's a high mountain, in a cliff. The weather is bad, but you try to go. Or a helicopter, you fly usually very low. So it's more dangerous because of the job, not because the machine is more dangerous. Helicopter is less dangerous, I think, compared to airplane, because any problem you can land in small spot. Bad weather, you can land on the field and you wait. Most of the time you go to the limits of the machine to do what they ask you to do. Engine failure, for example, or tire rotor failure. When the rail light comes on an aircraft, is something bad. So this happens. So your heart is going a little faster, but you do what you learn, and you go back on the ground safely. Maybe I'm lucky. But this happens. This time is your reflex acting, what you study acting, not because if you are very clever, you just do what you learn. If you had good teacher, instructor, you go back safely. When you save people in a remote area, like in Dakar, in the middle of the desert, you arrive, you have your doctor with you, you have a nurse with you, and you, so you need to help. So they ask you to put your hand. So it's difficult. But some places, like in Tibet, in China, there is nobody. You cannot talk with anybody. If you have an accident, you are alone. In the middle of nowhere, you are alone. So here's nobody to rescue you. So you can rescue people, but if you crash, maybe nobody comes to rescue you. It happened to me, I slept in a helicopter. Some nights, we have tents, for example, sometime in the Air Force or when you fly military. When you fly, anytime you have a mission, you need to go from point A to point B. So you think about your mission, and you're handling your machine, and you're enjoying. But you know, some missions are more dangerous than others. When you're in the sky, you're always in the right place. I flew over many countries. North America, I flew in USA, in Canada, in Europe, France, Spain, Italy, Middle East, and Asia. I work also on a power line for the power grid company. I did also some tourism. I worked with Bear Grylls. He did some episode in China. I did also a documentary for the Chinese TV, named China from the Sky. China is very nice because they're high mountain, and the feeling is so big territory, and helicopter is quite new in China. So I was flying over land where nobody have been. It's incredible when you fly. You know you are the first one to see this land. It's amazing. I like this kind of mission. Better than war mission, like in Iraq. You need to fly very, very low because anybody can shoot at you, but you need to go to help your friend. But it's not only shooting you by the enemy, sometimes your friend shooting at you. Because sometimes you can have some mistake. When there is firing, sometimes I don't know if you are the good one or the bad one. It can happen. This is your job. Destiny or luck? I think it's more destiny. It's just yourself. You make your life. I think like everybody at school and in society you grew up, you think it's money and a good job. But no, I think success is to be happy every day. Happiness and love. It's a beautiful thing of the life. That's it.